Level 1000, here I come. I don't care what it takes. If I have to ram this duck's face into the wall 1,000 times in a row, I will. But mostly, I'll probably just make him train for 1,000,000 days straight. I really hope we get a good experience bonus at the end of this, because I've definitely had more productive use of my time. I do enjoy the smacking sound though, that really makes it worthwhile. And I crashed at level 4. Luckily for me, this is the kind of training I can do with an auto clicker, so I'll just let him go like this, he'll jump as far as he gets, then he'll die, then he'll do it again. At level 10, for some added motivation, we've got spikes on some of the walls. And watch how much that's going to slow me down.
Frankly, I think getting impaled by spikes builds character.
Jumping all the way up to level 30, we've got moving platforms. And there's also no gaps in the platforms for my duck to fall down. But it's really just more business as usual, torturing a duck until he's useful. Long story short, we hit level 50 and he's so excited he's still training jumping. And I guess now that I've learned to hop, I need to hop my way up to the top. This duck just really isn't that bright. He's been hopping literally the whole time. He just didn't know it. But we're going to test out these new jumping abilities against this duck. My extra jumping abilities mean I have a higher chance to dodge. We're not in any danger of losing anyway, I just wanted to see if it would actually make a difference. Luckily he's carrying a bottle of water, that way when we light him on fire he can put himself out quickly. Well, we didn't dodge any attacks, but I did get to murder a duck, so we'll call that a victory. I managed to hop up here and found sort of a new area, where we can fight this suspicious guy. He's actually yellow, so he's not going to be super easy. Which is why I'm going in completely naked and taking him not seriously at all. So he gives me a little squirt of water, I give him a big smash with my Molotov. And then when it comes time for the special attack, he gets his first, he sprays me with water, and we light him on fire. One of these is not equal to the other. We're just more violent in general. He squirts me with the water gun, we smash him in the face with the bottle. And there you go. What do you think he was guarding? Another duck. We actually dodged his first attack. I wasn't even going to show anything because we're just going to murder this duck and it's not going to be exciting. He's dead. That brings us to Messy Duck. I put my clothes back on because I figured he would be just a little bit more difficult. Oh, he uses a bottle attack. Luckily we know that one. We do way more damage to him. But my armor is actually really good. There's a lot of defense there. Let's increase our power by 10 right before we light him on fire. I think that should do wonders. He's gonna light us on fire. We know what that's like. And we're gonna light him on fire and get out of my way. Give me your treasure. Bee body. It's got a lot more defense, but it's weak to water for some reason. But we'll put that on. That looks good. You may not like it, but this is what perfection looks like. My life did not turn out how I expected it to. Why are there so many angry people just hanging out wanting to fight? He has a water attack, so we're going to go ahead and take off the bee costume and go back to our old one for a sec. They've actually got more health than me, so we're going to have to rely on our attack power. Their special also did a lot of damage. Hopefully ours does a little bit more. Oh yeah, we're going to be okay. The secret is to light everyone on fire. I've also realized that I can play this game with my jelly coins that I've been collecting somewhere along the way, and I can actually win pretty good stuff with that. Like there's +3 levels. So I'm now level 53 speed. Maybe that's not actually worth it, but I don't know what else to do with these things. I got a mystery item, which is a pirate costume, which isn't as good as the bumblebee, and it doesn't look as good. Finally, someone who just wants to race. I worked so hard to train these jumping skills, and it's finally a chance to put them to work. Probably should have taken the costume off, it'd be more aerodynamic, but clearly my duck is pretty good compared to that duck. Not sure what skill is involved there, but we're fine, we're way ahead of that duck. Easy win. I've stripped down, it's time for another test. This one did have a pretty green flag above his head, so as long as I stop crashing my stupid face into the ground, we should be fine. My duck really has a problem with recovering. Once he crashes, he will not get up again. But another easy victory. Give me the goods. Halloween duck wants to race. If I beat him, I get a new technique. After I learn how to fly, that is. Man, I can't have anything nice until I learn how to do flying. Okay, in order to learn swimming and flying, I need to get through this gate. When we need to find the missing key, apparently Santa here knows where that is. So naturally, in order to get the stolen stuff back from him, I need to defeat him in a race and a battle. If it were up to me, I'd probably just straight up murder him and take it. I mean, he stole it anyway. He probably deserves a good murdering. I'm not even going to put on my armor because he's dressed like Santa. Pretty sure we hold every advantage over him. We took off 40% of his life with a single hit. Now, give me the key. Now that we're in this place, this mighty wise duck is going to teach us new skills. So flying training basically involves dropping yourself out of the air to hit bouncing things. So training is kind of like learning how to fall. So the trick with this is to dive really far before you hit the targets. The further you dive, the further you bounce back up, and that's how you go further. Because if you don't bounce a long ways, you basically run out of momentum straight away and then you crash into the ground and die, which is funny but not overly productive. Now that I got the hang of this, we'll be level 50 before you know it. I'm just really hoping that at level 10, this gets a lot more fun and exciting because this one isn't super great. Oh good, at level 10 things just get more annoying. Sometimes there's broken bounce pads that don't even work. So what became slow and tedious became even more slow and tedious. Turns out you can bounce really high if you get enough in a row. And then the experience will eventually just start cruising on by, but it takes a while to get there. So anyways, long story short, there is level 50, even with these other idiots trying to sabotage me. Now that I can fly across these little gaps. Probably didn't need to take it all the way to level 50, but I did. This duck doesn't get a break ever. I was also given a treasure map for some reason, and the treasure is marked right here beside a weed, which is right here on the map, but I don't actually know what to do with this spot. Okay, the shovel was in my inventory. Treasure scroll. Follow the instructions to get a prize. Can I just sort of not do that? Alright, I've got to go somewhere else to find, yeah. I'll be sure to keep my eye out for that. He's the aerial master once again. Let's race. He might be the aerial master, but my duck has been training non-stop for millenniums. He's a little bit weak when it comes to just sort of walking and stuff. There is our flying skill. Look at us go. The flying master is nowhere to be found. There he is. He's catching up slowly. Stand up, duck. There we go. We're going to boost to the finish just to make him feel bad. So what do we get? Quick fly. Okay, so it's fast travel now. If we talk to a totem pole, we can fly to other totem poles. Finally, I found the pro training dojo. That means I can train even further than level 50 finally. Which training would I like to... Speed. It's currently level 53. We want 100. We want 1,000. We want 1,000,000. I don't care how long it takes. So running training involves hopping over boxes. And upstairs... Basically, I'm just avoiding obstacles. So I'm literally just going to let the auto clicker take the wheel from here and get me to level 100 speed. We'll be there before you know it. But wait, what's this? At level 60, we can now slide under objects. I'm sure that'll come in super handy with my auto jumping where we continually try and jump over everything. What could possibly go wrong with this? So at level 70, we get our training upgraded again. We're basically just wearing a helmet now instead. I mean, he is a pretty remarkable duck. We do need to protect his brilliant mind. A few minutes later, level 100 Speed Pro training has been completed. I wanted to test this out and I was challenged to a hopping race. So all we're doing is hopping. Running does not factor in at all apparently. So we'll have to freeze the other duck to get to where we're going. Not sure what happens to him from there, but just to make it extra. Oh, we're going to roll our way to victory. This actually works to our benefit for once. Pro strats. You know, for a duck with the strongest legs in the entire universe, we're not very good at hopping yet. Alright, this guy wants a good old-fashioned race. He has a red flag above his head, so that means our odds aren't good, but we have such blazing speed, our legs might carry us through this. That's really our only hope. He's even glowing. Well, we'll see how it goes. We're definitely quicker, but everything else we're going to struggle on. So climbing, he's quicker. Not by a lot. We're better on the recovery. Climb. Actually, yeah, our stupid legs might actually just do this. We can also sabotage him by leaving a banana. Oh, we're gonna roll our way to victory. That's why level 100 legs are the best. When in doubt, just train your legs. It is kind of absurd that it carries us through red flags like that. Okay, this race has more competitors, but I'm pretty sure our speed's going to outclass them all. All of our other skills aren't really going to weigh up, and we're just pushing the box out of the way for them anyway. Ooh, that was good though. Okay, get up and climb. Go. I mean, as long as we're running, run. Yeah, we're okay. That's so dumb. These legs. They're amazing. I've also found a new, even better tier of weapon, the pufferfish. But since everyone is still really red, we're gonna need more training. Since speed is already done, I think strength is important. We want to hit people really hard, which involves chopping the right ingredients. So they throw one up and we've got to chop the appropriate one. This isn't the worst training I've ever done, at least it's somewhat fun. I mean, I say that now, but I am only level 51. Luckily, this is one of those that could probably mostly be done with an auto clicker. He's not always going to get experience, but some of the times he's going to get experience, and that's good enough for me. Jumping happily along to level 70, we now have spike balls coming at us that we need to dodge, and now recipes are harder to make. I'm not really sure how the recipe thing plays into it. I guess it gives us a warning in the lower left as to what's coming up next. Never really paid attention before, but I don't really need to. After all, this is a game for 4-year-olds. Okay, at level 70, it seems the spike balls have stopped coming at me, and that's kind of nice because those were actually pretty annoying. And at level 80, the spike balls come back, but they're actually in the sky, which honestly is probably actually better. Oh good, at level 90 we get sudden death mode. If you miss a single ingredient, it's game over. Because this wasn't stupid enough beforehand. Painfully, we worked our way all the way up to level 100, so we're now the strongest duck in the universe, which has turned this one into a yellow battle. So let's see what that means exactly. 66 damage for us, they have a lot of health. Like, a lot of health. I hope our special hits really hard because we might be in trouble here. Big damage. Well, okay, we're hitting harder than they are. Yeah, every hit we do takes off massive amounts, but they also hit us pretty hard. Interesting. Okay, this time I'm going to do things like daze the enemy for 5 seconds. We have healing. I can increase my power level, so we're hitting harder. And they dodged my special, so that's not super great. They're about to hit me really hard. When they do, I'm going to put some of that health back on. I mean, I can just heal my way through these battles if I want. It's really not the worst strategy in the world, but we'll finish him off with this, whatever the case. Eat pufferfish. Okay, or dodge it. Uh-oh, that could have killed me on a crit. Well, that was closer than I liked it to be, but we won. I wanted to see what endurance training was like, and so far I'm mostly just deflecting things away from my face. But the leveling up is actually really, really quick. He just continually hops, so this is one I think I could live with. And health training basically involves this, riding your bike along. You're basically just not supposed to go too fast. It's very exciting stuff. Okay, above level 90 things get pretty wild in the endurance training. We're flying through the sky, dodging fireballs and birds. All while still really just letting the auto clicker do all of the work. But it is kind of fun to watch all the birds fly into fireballs and each other. Level 100 endurance. So let's put this speed, strength, and endurance to the test against this person. They have a pretty green flag, but I'm up to the task. Also, where am I? There we go. Forgot to take off my pirate costume, but I think we're in pretty good hands as long as I stop doing that. Please get up. And we fell again, but this time it works to our advantage because we're sliding along the rooftop. So we're going to rush just a little bit here to try and get ahead because we need to stick to this wall and climb to victory. We're getting carried on 3 incredible skills. Some of our skills are amazing, the rest are garbage. We've also unlocked a freeze ray, so I'm going to buy the freeze ray. That sounds like fun. Then we're going to race this Viking named Homer Todd. He's got a yellow flag. Luckily, no one can match the raw strength of these legs. We've got speed and strength to our advantage, so in a full-on sprint, we win. We're going to go ahead and freeze him, or maybe not. We froze him and it didn't seem to have much effect. We'll step him up with a banana, and then we'll jump ahead. We don't need to fight fair, we've got money. And he's bugged out sliding into the wall, so there's an easy victory for us. Oh, nice of you to join us, Todd. Plus, we unlocked a Viking outfit, which has 40% defense. And looks really good with our pirate hat. This guy wants to battle. He's actually resistant to my freeze ray, so we're going to go back to the whatever that is. So he's kind of like Santa with a bow and arrow, I guess. We're going to increase our power level by, I don't know, 20 to start, just because we can. That way when we hit him, we do 150. So our strength really is going to carry us through the battles at least, because we just do really big damage. Take that, one shot. See, you don't need all sorts of skills, you just need 1 or 2 obscenely strong skills. Did our speed make us move physically faster too? I feel like we're hopping faster. I like defeating all these people because I get their stuff. He's got water, he's resistant, I can't use my freeze ray again. Oh, and he's copying my pufferfish idea. Well, we're going to take a protein shake to start. He doesn't hit super hard, we're certainly going to hit harder. We should be able to kill him 3 more hits, depending on how our special goes. Whoops, didn't mean to auto-click that. We need some heals, so we're going to heal ourselves up. He's about to hit us with his special, but I think we're going to survive it, then we'll kill him with ours. Okay, ready, and go. Got him. 186 damage. I feel like I've seen this one before. I am glad we have max endurance though too, because I can rush as much as I need to. That combined with our speed is probably enough to carry us through. I'm surprised I didn't fall over already. So we went for a little, we're falling way over that. Is that our strength carrying us over that so easily? Okay, we beat that guy. Now it's supposed to be a hard race. This guy wants to race and battle. So far it's mostly just a race of speed, and that's bad news for him because there's no duck faster than me in the entire universe. Maximum speed, maximum strength. The legs are not an accurate representation of the actual power. So, okay, we start climbing, which is still fine. And then we toss ourselves over with our blazing speed. Please get up and go. Okay, that was supposed to be a hard race. Again, we made it look stupidly easy. We're going to fight him. He's weak against water. I'm pretty sure we're using our pufferfish currently, so that'll work out very well. He'll hit me with his magnifying glass for 31 whole damage. We hit him for 126. Our special should be especially devastating. That was 225. That was basically all of his health. Good battle. Please give me your clothes. I did get a boss medal, so he was a boss, and a glasses lens for the blind guy. Which brings us to the next boss, Duck, and he's very orange. But I'm pretty sure I can win because I can use all my underhanded tricks. We have speed, we can beat him in a straight race, but we can also trip him like that when we need to. My duck is not a super strong flyer, so that's going to be a problem. We'll hit him with another banana there. That way he slows down. If my duck falls over uselessly, we're going to freeze him so he misses his jump. And I think we're going to take it from there. I have to use those things because my duck falls over on anything. Like as soon as he touches the ground, he crashes and dies. I'd make a glass cannon. but no one can beat that speed. So he attacks with lightning and he's resistant to water, so we definitely need to change. We're going to swap to our freeze ray and go back to my bee body, that way we don't get hit by lightning. Then at this point we're gonna fire weather, we're gonna daze the enemy for a few seconds, we're gonna increase our power a whole bunch of protein powder, and we're just gonna kind of destroy him with that stuff, I think. Because he hits really, really hard. Wow, didn't really expect that. Alright, well, we'll do what we can here. Okay, we froze him. I'm going to eat an apple here. We're going to hit the weather button again to try and slow him down because he's hitting really hard, but not as hard as us. Got him. Okay, he used his special, but we're about to use ours, and I think that's going to be curtains for him. Freeze ray. Got him. There's the other glasses lens and the boss medal, but thanks to all of our stupid skills, we're punching way above our weight class. There's an incredible amount of strength and speed in these tiny little legs.